Hello, everybody, and welcome back to highschoolsportscaravan.com, and we continue our weekly Coaches Spotlight, and a gentleman that's been a great friend of the High School Sports Caravan for many, many years, the head coach of Parkway North, Bob Bunton. And first off, Bob, let's talk about you. I know earlier this year, a little bit of a health scare. How's everything going? How you feeling?
Everything's good. It's all behind, and everything is good, healthy, yes.
And especially with this group of kids, the way you guys have come out of the gate, 3-0, just, really a solid start for the Vikings to start the 2015 year.
Yeah, we've kind of, I say, bit the bullet. I mean, we were 5-5 last year and kind of scrambled for that, and it started up front with two freshmen on the line, and not to make an excuse, but that's tough to do with the schedule that we play, and these kids, we returned everyone up front, and they've just got off to a good start, and we feel very good.
Talk about, a couple of those names, and I remember talking at the end of last year about, those young kids learning how to do it the right way. Talk about some of those kids and, who we're going to hear a lot about.
Well, I think any good line starts, in my opinion, being the line coach, a smart center, and Cam Ballantyne's a 2-year starter at center for us, 4.0 kid. Josh Grayler at right guard is a 4.5 student. And then Michael Thompson, a youngster. Michael was just 14 last year playing in our conference. And Michael has picked up 3 offers, K-State, Illinois, Iowa, over the summer. And he's a big kid. He's 6'4", 260 and athletic. And we feel very good about Michael. And then Tyson Collins is another sophomore left guard who really had to learn a lot as a young freshman. And then there's Ryan Newton. And Ryan is, I think working himself into a Division I caliber player. He's just a junior at 6'3", 225.
And the skilled kids have done a fantastic job for you as well. Great job at the running back position.
Yeah, and I think that we've always been blessed here with enough skill in the backfield. We just had no room to run last year. And thank goodness that we were able to throw the football in our quick game, or we would have been flat out stuffed. So we feel good. We really do. But, now the gauntlet with our conference with Summit, Kirkwood, Pattonville, Rittner, that's tough.
A lot of it's going to be on the defensive side, too. And I know Friday night against Central, you had to be really pleased with your defensive effort.
Yeah, the kids, as much as we're trying to become a more balanced offense, the receivers, I had to make a statement to that, hey, wait a minute. Our Coach Parks, our offense coordinator, was wanting to throw the ball, but we were up 2 scores, and I really felt we had the game in hand with our defense. We made a mistake there dropping a punt at midfield that gave Central good field position in the fourth quarter, but I just felt as the head man that, our defense was really, really playing well, and we were just going to kind of be conservative and then use our punter to kind of flip the field.
The conference this year, and I talked about it on my hit with Fox 2 last Friday night. You got Pattonville, Summit, Kirkwood, all sitting at 3-0, and the gauntlet starts this week with Summit.
Yeah, no doubt, and that's to me is kind of the old suburban South. I don't think you ever count Webster out of the mix, and in my opinion, Rittner's got a lot of skill. I mean, that's not a game that you're going to overlook by any means. So one game at a time. Summit's up on the schedule, and they were 3-0 last year, and we played them, and we survived a last-second field goal to win that, and we know that they'll be ready. They're very good again.
What's one of the keys in seeing Summit on film, especially, playing a Parkway West team that's vastly improved last week and really throttling them as much as they did?
Well, we're going to have to run the ball. We're going to have to be more balanced on offense, but I think defensively we're going to be tested in our secondary a lot more than we have at any point in the young season. We really like their quarterback and their receivers. They're very, very talented. Halliburton's a good player. But we're going to have to play very good pass defense and continue to play well on our rush defense as well.
I know home game for you guys tomorrow night. You get to unveil the new scoreboard. That's got to be really exciting for not only you, but for the kids especially.
Well, there's no doubt. We even said, it's a scoreboard, but it is different. It is something that it's brand new in terms of not only here, but in the area. It's a production. I think that's kind of where we're at in high school sports. And the kids have been brought up on technology. It is exciting. We've all been to Mizzou games. It's kind of like that. But as we said yesterday in practice, fellas, I don't care how loud that volume is or what wonderful video's on there. That's not going to get us any points. We're going to have to come out, not let that be a distraction, and play well to win.
Outstanding, Bob. It's always great to visit with you. Thanks so much for everything. Good luck this week.
Thank you, Jim, and thanks for everything you do for high school sports.
Bob Bunton joins us here on our Coaches Spotlight. Great to visit with him, as always, here at Parkway North. They play Summit on Friday night. We'll have a lot of highlights for you, and also we'll have a game recap for you on highschoolsportscaravan.com. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll talk to you next week.